Hey guys, Steve here with Steve's Guns. Today we got two pretty cool firearms to show you. If you're familiar with Glocks, Glock 43X. If you're familiar with CZs, CZ P10M. Almost identical guns, same length, same width. So let's check it out. Glock, CZ, side by side, almost completely identical. Let's see. Almost identical. Almost identical. Width, they're right there. CZ is 1 inch. Glock is at 1.1 inch, so a little bit thicker on the Glock. But your slide is skinnier. It's not even an inch, like 0.8 something, and that's 1. So it's 1 all the way down, consistent. And this is 0.8, and then it turns into 1.1. Okay, on the bottom. So, but overall, same. Okay. Handles. 43X does have a little bit longer handle, as you can see. The downside for the shorter handle on the CZ is you get 7 rounds compared to the Glock at 10 rounds. But if you put an extended clip on the CZ, it becomes the same size as the Glock and you get 10 rounds. So you'll say, hey Steve, so it's, 10-10, you're good to go. Same size, you're good to go. Wrong. There's a company out here called Shield Arms who make magazines single stack. They're both single stack magazines. That basically makes a double stack for your Glock. Okay, it fits flush. It fits perfect. Okay, we are monetized, so I can't tell you exactly how many rounds it holds. But if the stock one is 10 and you have 5 extra friends, what does that give you? I'm just gonna leave it at that. Okay, but Shadow Arms, they do sell it. You can buy it. Okay. The Glock does have a longer barrel. You have a 3.4 inch barrel compared to a 3.1 inch barrel. Okay. I've shot both of them. I'm more familiar with the Glock. I've shot it more. I shot this yesterday for the first time ever. So you still gotta get used to the iron sights and all that other activities on it. I'm more used to the Glock because I've shot it 100 times already. Plus Glock 26, I've been shooting that. I just got that too. So I'm more familiar with the Glock, these size guns. I do have CZs, but you know what I mean. At first, a lot of flyers. Trying to get used to the iron sights, and then I got a little bit more used to them. A little bit tighter grouping. Much tighter grouping with this. Again, I'm used to the gun. Now, hey Steve, which one shoots better? Which one feels better? That's a very, very hard question to answer. I know a lot of people on the internet, especially these more famous guys. These fools are shooting $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 guns. They're used to Jesus-like triggers and all this, and they've shot it all. Maybe if I do the same, opinion might be different. But shooting these two, I really like the CZ trigger. It's heavy, but it kind of makes sense of why it's heavy. It's a concealed carry gun. It's concealed. I mean, it's considered more of a pocket pistol, more of a backup gun than a actual primary gun. I mean, you can use it as a primary gun, but you can have this guy primary and this guy as a backup. So it has a very heavy trigger in it. Okay. It's a heavy pull trigger, but I actually enjoy it. The gun feels very solid. Okay, it feels like it's built like a tank. It does not feel like a $300 gun. It honestly feels like a $500-600 gun. I'm being dead serious. If you haven't shot one, shoot it, and you'll be the same exact way. So after shooting it a while, it got more accurate. It was more enjoyable to shoot. The trigger felt better and better and better every time I shot, and I actually like that heavier trigger. Maybe that's just me. Glock has a little bit lighter trigger. Okay, you're at a, what was it, like a 4 or 5 pound trigger on this thing. This is, I think, like 5-6 pounds, give or take. A little bit heavier. But the Glock, longer grip, of course, it's gonna feel much better in the hand because your pinky does not stick out. This guy, your pinky does. Let's zoom this out a little bit. Your pinky does stick out, but if you get a much tighter grip, you can make it fit. Okay, and then you just go to town. Weight, 23 ounces on the Glock. Let's see what the CZ is. CZ are at 20 ounces. So CZ's lighter, Glock's heavier. Makes sense. Larger barrel, smaller barrel. Kind of makes sense. But overall, both of them very good guns. Trigger, way lighter trigger. Way lighter trigger than the CZ. The take is good. I mean, the release is good. That squeeze, that's what feels. It feels hard. It feels rough. Not rough. It just it's tight. This is much smoother. But I did enjoy it. Okay. Again, $300. This bad boy is absolute quality. Okay. Absolute quality. It just sucks you don't have a slide release at all. You don't have optic mounts. Yeah, flashlight, you can put it. But again, it's more considered as a pocket pistol or a backup gun. So there's no slide. It's, I guess CZ came out with the idea and said, listen, if it's in your pocket, it will get stuck. So there's nothing. You gotta drop, go to town. Okay. Or pop in your magazine. If there's a bullet, it would have send it home. Send it home. Get to work. Glock, on the other hand, you can drop your slide like every other gun. CZ kind of reminds me of the HK P7, which doesn't have a slide stop too. So I'm kind of used to it because I do have a P7. And shout out to my cousin Tony for actually mentioning that, because I didn't even realize it. But he told me the other day, he's like, dude, the P7 doesn't have one either. And he's absolutely correct. So I'm kind of used to not having it. I'm used to sending it home with that gun. So for me, it doesn't feel like something out of this world, or I've never experienced it before. Okay. But again, the Glock has it. Give you a closer look. Great gun. Absolutely fantastic gun. Pleasure to shoot. It's a Glock. They're very accurate, very reliable. Every time you shoot, it's gonna go. CZs are very accurate, very reliable guns too. This is my first polymer CZ. I also have a 97 in the 45 caliber, and I also have a 75 compact. So this is my first polymer CZ. And it has not disappointed. They have bigger models of these. The M, the C, the F. But this is your smallest smallest variant. Actually, let's take these guys apart. That's the Glock. Very simple. CZ. Kind of a pain in the butt, but let me show you. Magazine out, make sure it's clear. Pin. Okay. Push out your pin. You probably need something else. I'm going to break this pen. There it is. So stupid. Why, CZ? Why? Why not just make it normal human stuff, dude? Now I gotta scramble and find some shit. There you go. Push it out. If it fits, there you go. Okay. Pin out. As you can see, almost the same exact internals. Okay, let's check out those barrels, but let me show you the slides right here. Pretty beefy, metal inserts everywhere. Same with this guy, metal inserts. Typical stuff. Let's check out that barrel. So we have a 3.4 inch barrel versus a 3.1 inch barrel. Glock, CZ, and there you have it. Jesus Christ, like the same. They're almost the same, almost the same thickness. A little bit different feed style on the Glock. As you can see, it's a little bit different style versus the CZ. Thickness of the barrels look the same. Thickness of the walls look the same. I mean, again, they're both great quality guns. I mean, is it worth the extra $300? Let's say if it's three, it's not even that. It's like $250. See, it's tough. I don't want to sound biased and say yes or no, but it's tough. It is really tough. MOS version, maybe. I like the MOS version. We actually, well, not me, but my friend actually has. This is his gun too, by the way. He actually has a MOS. He sent it out to Glock Customs, or the Glock store. And I just put that in wrong. What the hell happened to you? He sent it out to Glock Custom or the Glock store. There you go. C ports right here, which is pretty cool. Can't wait to get back. We'll do a review on that, and we'll do some shooting videos too. But 43X versus CZ, which one are you taking? If you're on a budget and you want a great, I mean great, small, tiny, compact gun that you know it's reliable, CZs are beautiful guns, $300, can't go wrong. Absolutely can't go wrong. You want to spend a little bit more money, around $455, $550, whatever they are, go with the Glock. Larger standard capacity magazine, larger grip for bigger heads. Maybe go with that. But you want something smaller, you're okay with 7 rounds. You want a gym gun, a gym bag gun, something in the car, something in the purse, whatever it is, you want something very small. I'd go with the CZ. Very, very great gun. No complaints on that. Unless you want to go something that's the same size, where you can put Glock 18, Glock 17, Glock 19 magazines, full double stack action. Go to a Glock 26. Alright, this one's been pimped out. Trujicon night sights, 19 magazine with the adapter, mag, slide with the flashlight. Again, they're almost the same size. It's just like 26 is gonna be wider. Okay, but you do have a shorter grip on the 26 than you do on the CZ. Okay, but you get a lot of pinky with the 26. That's why you gotta go with that full size magazine. But overall, both of them great guns. Oh, man, this is tough. I hate this part. I like both of them. I like shooting both of them. If I can have one or the other for concealed carry every day, I'm probably gonna go with the 43X. Just because a larger grip, the option for the shield arms, you know, extend that out a little bit. So for that purpose, I would go with the Glock 43X. But that's not saying that the CZ is a bad gun. Okay, I'm gonna say they both shoot fantastic. They both probably the same accuracy, same feel. Fantastic guns. I can't say anything bad about them at all, to be honest with you. But again, longer grip, magazine, plus you can get something with an optic cut. I'm probably gonna go with that. If CZ decides to do a P10M, a little bit longer on the grip with an optic cut, all day, every day, I'm going with the CZ. I love my CZs. They are fantastic guns. You cannot go wrong with a CZ. Look at this. Look at this. Look how beautiful this thing is, dude. This is absolutely gorgeous. Alright? So, that's my take on it. Steve with Steve's Guns. Thanks for watching. I don't know. Maybe I helped. Maybe I didn't. Maybe we just ran it off too much for almost 18 minutes. But it is what it is. 43X. CZ P10M. Me, personally, Steve's Gun. The way they sit, I'm going with the Glock. But again, very, very, very good gun. For the price. Can't go wrong. Like and subscribe to the channel. Join. We got monetized. So that's cool. And we'll see you guys on the next. Take care.